Americana Outdoors is brought to you in part by Yamaha Outboards. Reliability starts here. By Livingston Lures, vibration and sound technology. And by Frog Togs Outdoor and Rainwear. Welcome back to Americana Outdoors. We're on Falcon Lake with Wade Middleton and David Walker. It's been a challenging couple days shooting this episode. Local fishing reports haven't been very promising. And though our crew is catching fish, they're coming few and far between.
First one of the day. Had me hung up in the bush.
I see when I get my chance, I take it.
You had me hung up in the tree. Now I'm throwing the shallow creek bait and I'm buried.
There we go.
I gotta start flipping. I don't know why I'm even throwing this thing.
Here, I'll throw him right next to...
Throw him right next to my crankbait. I'm not sure that... Now I'm back out free, but I'm not gonna go.
I knocked it loose with the fish.
I thank you.
Hey, anything I can do to help the host, that's what
I appreciate
That's what we're all here for.
I appreciate that. I'm done with the crankbait deal.
The numbers game just wasn't that fun, was it?
It's not that fun. I'm not that into that either.
Especially when the numbers are low.
Everybody's talking about how good it is doing that, and I'm like,
Yeah,
we're obviously missing something.
We're really not proving that point, are we?
No.
Last time I was only here once before, and I believe it was 4 or 5 years ago. And when I was here before, the water is right up to the level right behind where we're at now. So it's way down, and I would have thought that would have made it a lot easier because they got fewer places to be. But this is always a tough time of year. It is all over the country. That early fall, real late summer, for whatever reason, the fishing is usually tough that time of year. And under these conditions, you know, with the lake being down, I don't think that hurt us. I think it might have actually helped us a little bit because it did give them fewer places to be.
Yeah, neat.
They're pretty good. I went to the right tree, he went to the left tree. Obviously, I went to the wrong tree.
Bad.
That one took you around the tree.
Bad choice. Come here, you. Yeah. Yep. So the doc talk is fishing down here is terrible.
While we had David in South Texas, we got him to talk tackle with us, specifically fishing line. There's a wide variety out there and it can be hard to choose.
Hey everybody, I want to talk to you a little bit about Sunline fishing line today. And they make, you know, 3 different kinds. They make the monofilament that a lot of people are familiar with, the fluorocarbon, which they're really known for, and they also make an outstanding braid, which is their frogging and flipping line, which is what I got tied on right here. So like the name says, whenever I'm out there frogging or flipping and I want to use a braid, I always choose the Sunline braid. Great durability. And when I'm talking about the durability, not just the line itself, but the color on the line. So many of the super lines out there you buy, they turn colors, they fade quickly. The Sunline retains that color that starts off with, still looks new even after days of fishing. When I'm not using my braid though, what I like to do, probably my favorite Sunline is the shooter. I like the shooter invisible. This is the shooter regular, which is, as you can see, the color is the only difference. The invisible is basically a camo line. There's 3 different colors right down the line, as you can see. And so depending on what watercolor conditions you have, I even will cut the line depending on which line is the most invisible in that water. So when I tie my knot, I'll cut it on either the blue or the brown, depending on which one looks the most invisible in that line, hence the idea, shooter invisible. Great flipping line. Another one that they make is the mono, the Supernatural Sunline Mono. Now this is a line that I use exclusively for topwaters. When I'm out there topwater fishing, you can't use a fluorocarbon like you normally would, because the weight of the fluorocarbon will actually hinder the action of your bait, pull it down, cause it to sink. So either use braid or monofilament when you're using your top waters. But for the rest of my fishing, I like to use the FC Sniper. This one right here is by far my favorite cranking line out there, the 10-pound test FC Sniper. This will get your bait deeper, but yet will still have that sensitivity because it's a very small diameter. One thing that's really important out there, when you're looking at different brands of line and you're trying to determine which one is going to have the best feel for you or the best look and the best action, be sure to check out the diameter, not just the pound test, because so many different companies will fool you by saying they have a 10-pound test that's really strong. Well, if you look at that, compare them diameter to diameter. This one right here, as you're going to see, is way smaller. This is going to be as small as many people's 8s and even their 6-pound test. So be sure and check out that diameter.
Back on the water, we'll end the day where we started it.
We'll tie us on a shaky head and just wreck them right there
He's still on. That's a good one. Ah, 3-pounder. Back to the same spot. I don't even know why we left this creek.
Know it.
He was down there on the shake of it all.
Nice. Yep. That's more fun right there. That's more fun right there now.
Coming up, we'll look in on the Cabela's National Walleye Tour. Gear up for spring fishing at Cabela's. Looking for a new rod? How about the Cabela's Fish Eagle Spinning Rod? Great gear at a great price. Hey, it's in your nature. Order online at Cabela's.com. We'll be right back with more from Americana Outdoors.